Welcome back to Biz Politics, everyone. My name is Max, and I'm the host of the Biz by the Water podcast, Biz Audio, and of course, the podcast you're listening to now, Biz Politics. And it's been a very, very busy few days in the political landscape. Surveying for polls comes out later this week. The first polls will be released since the Nationals split from the Coalition very, very soon, and that should be interesting to see because, of course, the Nationals make up about 4% of the 22% that the Coalition is sitting on recently. So it'll be interesting to see how One Nation goes in that mix. Liberal leadership rumours do continue, with the fight really focusing on Angus Taylor with Andrew Hastie as well. Taylor offered Hastie the deputy position on a joint ticket, and Hastie, of course, declined. The alt-right and the new right most likely won't be able to defeat Lay. Lay's new shadow cabinet should come out soon, giving more Liberal MPs high roles. And yeah, of course, look, everyone's saying that Lay's leadership is dead in the water, but look, I think we should have some confidence in our leaders. They wouldn't have elected her if they didn't think that, but the polling does say otherwise. But anyway, that's interesting. I'll leave that to more political experts. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they structure the shadow cabinet now. Of course, Jacinta Price did move over. And yeah, we'll see how that goes because yeah, she was Nationals, and the whole big thing why the Nationals got really upset with Jacinta Price, of course, she moved over. But one thing in the Senate is that if you have over 5 senators in your party, you are considered a major sort of party. You get extra funding, extra staff support, and as soon as the Nationals went down to 4, they lost all that. Now it'll be interesting to see if One Nation picks up any senators in 2028 because, of course, then they'll get 5 extra staff, extra funding. But looking at it this way, looking at polls before, it looks like One Nation's going to get about 34. If the polling continues, like if an election was held today, the One Nation would get around 34 seats in the lower house. So thinking about that is absolutely crazy because, look, the Liberal Party will be decimated if One Nation continues polling how they're going. But looking at the back to the Liberal Party, 51 federal members of Parliament in the Liberal Party. I believe 28 of those are House of Representative members, and 23, I believe, are they're Senate members. So yeah, 26 needed to vote on a brand new leader. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, as the Australia Day protests did take place, Pauline Hanson spoke at the Brisbane rallies, telling Australians to stay strong, be tall, and be proud. And one other last thing, Parliament does reconvene on February the 3rd, and the leadership spill for the Liberal Party, if it's going to be called, could be called as early as February 3rd, as soon as Parliament goes back. So look, we'll see how that goes. It's always interesting to keep an eye on the Liberal Party because the polling coming out recently is showing that it's near its death. And yeah, I've seen so many people saying that what happened when Robert Menzies founded the Liberal Party originally, that could happen again. Like they could split, it could disband, and they could form a new party. But yeah, the Liberal Party was the second biggest until the recent polls coming out. First time ever in history, first time I've ever seen something like that. Absolutely extraordinary. You can listen to Biz Politics and catch up. If you're new to the political scene, catch up all the podcasts I put out. Don't worry, there's a few to listen to, but you can get through it very, very easily. That's available wherever you get your podcasts.